all day, so if there's like any like burping, I sincerely apologize. But today we are going to be doing some creature design. So last night I had a friend ask me to do a design of Alicanto. Alicanto, for those who don't know, is a bird in Chilean mythology. It's a flightless bird. It glows, and what it does is that if you follow it without it noticing you, you're able to follow it to find a mother lode of gold. Isn't that nice of it? However, if it notices you, it'll run away, and you won't get rich. What a tragedy. I just realized that normally for like art streams, people have music in the background, but I don't know what to put for the background, so we're just gonna go with the saved option and just gonna put on some like Persona 1, the Persona 1 soundtrack. Turn that down a bit and press shuffle. Alright. Is the music too loud or is it just fine? Hi, Collins, bro. Uh, Nice to see that you'll be lurking. Uh, I I will say also ahead of time, I apologize that I won't be able to talk to chat too much. I don't have another pair of eyes to help me keep a look at chat while I'm drawing, and I kind of just have to lock in. Doesn't seem like anyone's complaining about the music being too loud, so we are going to swap our layouts now. Alright, here we are. So for this design, I want to try to be a bit traditional, but at the same time, I kind of wanted to add a fun little like modern aspect. So I've got Pet Shop's little helmet there that I'm gonna put on the design. Pet Shop from JoJo Part 3. JoJo's good, you should watch it. Or read it, whichever you prefer. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna be trying to draw. My mouse is not on screen. We're gonna be trying to draw all of this in like a comprehensive thing. I've also got my little reference for birds in the my preferred art style, which is Cosma Conoco's art style. Uh, One thing I want to do this stream is one of my favorite things to do, like with people in general. Like if you know me, you know me. I love getting asked questions because I love answering questions. I find that really, really fun. So if any of you have any questions that I could answer, like whether it's about me or just a dumb topic, or ask a stupid question, feel free to ask to your heart's content. I want to try to make this fun. I'll pop my little peepers over in the chat every now and then to hold on, I gotta turn on the tablet. I'll pop my eyes over in the chat every once in a while to see if there are any questions. Oh gosh dang it, where'd the tablet? Oh, there's a pen. That's too thick. That's good. Let's see how one looks just to be sure. That that looks good, just to have it at 1. So, I know some people say, like, oh, 1's just kind of a pixel brush, but you know what? That's what we're going with. So, we should... One of the harder parts about our design is knowing where to start first. We're gonna try to start with the beak first, so... no need to worry about, like, the shape too much right now. Because this is just... Oh dear lord, that eraser's so big. It's a thick eraser. This is just a sketch. We don't need to worry too much yet. It's when we get to the line art where we actually have to worry and, like, give a crap about how it looks. Oh lord, the cat is here. Hi, cat. Hi, Miss Thing. I have a cat. She is a little bit of a senior cat. She's gonna be turning 16 this year. Whenever she demands attention, she likes to stand up on her hind legs like a little prairie dog and then just start to scream. But she's feeling a little nonverbal today. Never mind. I think the sound settings won't pick that up. But that's okay. That beak might be a little too big, so we're gonna just... Alright. What do you want? Hold on, I think I know what she wants. Just a second. The cat likes to snuggle with Mom, and Mom has her door closed because she's watching a movie. So, of course, because she can't reach Mom, she's gotta come complain to me. Because after all, if she can't do anything, it is indeed my problem. So how was everyone's in chat's day today? If anyone's willing to talk about it. Hold on, we're actually gonna move this a little bit over here so I can actually see what the heck I'm doing. I just realized I'm drawn on the wrong part. Alright, so then we, oh, that looks a little bad right there. I have been peeping over at the chat. It seems a little quiet tonight. It seems like a little nonverbal. It's a little surprising. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. It looks a bit blurry, but you know what? That's okay. We can fix it later. Hmm. Actually, hold on, I'm curious. What song? Oh, this is The Ruins. Okay. I didn't remember what song from P1 this was, so I had to check real quick. I actually don't think I spent that much time in the ruins, because the ruins is mostly a place where you just refight old baddies to get spell cards. Yeah, I think that line's a little bit too tall, so we're gonna just deal with that really quickly. I fear for the people who might join this stream thinking that this is going to be a comfy stream, and then, like, I don't know, someone will be like, you should blow on the Aztec death whistle again. Because it was so funny when you did that last stream. Like, you know? Sometimes it's just one of those nights where you feel like you want to, like, do something like that. Oh, this is Nanjo's theme. Chat, I just realized something I completely forgot to show at the beginning of the stream. Alright, so chat, I'm talking to directly to all what, like 5 people here? Alright, all 5 of you here, raise your hand if you have seen Disney's The Lion King. You know, put a little hand emoji in the chat. Because I have a little special surprise for all of you. Not seeing many hands, but you know what? That's probably just because there's a lot of, like, I don't know, lurkers or something. Remind me in a second and I'll show it off. I was holding the wrong side of my pen, and it made it harder to grab the undo buttons. You guys seen those YouTube shorts about that little alligator that's like, here is a useful tip when it comes to drawing gobbledygook and sprinkle sparkle and blah 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 blah. And it's like, girl, I understand, like, the advice, like, you know, advice is good, but sometimes I don't want to draw googly glurp. What if I want to draw gay people instead, you know? Like, I don't need a video telling me about how, oh, if you get better at drawing trees, you'll be able to, I don't know. Wait, that doesn't really look good. Hold on, gotta. No, that doesn't look good at all. Maybe if I try. That doesn't look good at all. Maybe if I try a. And if this doesn't look good right now, we can fix it later. I'd say we're making some decent progress, so. Let's see. What does the ref for the original look like? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Pet Shop, but I don't need you anymore. Therefore, you must perish. Goodbye, pet shop. I'm sorry you had to be killed by Iggy. Anyway. Maybe this will sound crazy of me to say, but the Iggy fight versus Pet Shop in JoJo was, kind of okay. But it's also a little forgettable. I genuinely don't remember what Pet Shop as like a what Pet Shop stand even does. I don't know. Call me fake fan or something, but that's just how I feel. Maybe if I draw like these. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That looks so much better. That looks so much better. Yippee. Uh, I see that's not symmetrical, but that's okay. We can fix that later. I'll be right back, chat. I really have to pee. This reminds me I need to make a BRB screen, but here, you know what? I'll do this right now. Alright, I'm back. I had to find where I'd laid down the artist glove. Are you freaking serious? We've been here for half an hour already? My goodness. They do say time flies fast when you're having fun, but like, dear God. Here, let me try to like, Hey, hold on, I gotta erase that. Mm. Hmm. Chat, do you think I should add some coils or like, you know, like gold bands around his neck? Well, I'm not hearing a no. Mainly because there's no one in the chat that's talking. Oh dang, you went down by one viewer. Rip. Wait, I should probably do it like this. Oh, that does look better. Hmm. Whoops. Darn tablet, that's not the direction I want to go. There we go. Alright, so... Hmm. Hmm. Feathers are slightly annoying, but they aren't too difficult once you figure out where direction you want to go with them. Like, you know? No, that's not a good direction. Oh boy, we're back to 5 viewers. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm having a very hard time thinking about what I want to talk about. Uh... Oh, heck yeah, it's Ellie's theme. Ellie's my favorite Persona character, probably, like, ever. I love her so much, because, she's a model, or, like, she wants to become a model, and she is by the time that you see her as an adult in Persona 2, but she's a freak. Excuse me. Like, she loves demons. She loves demonology, and if you read the manga, she'll name drop all sorts of stuff that they couldn't in the game, like Stephen King, or the Bermuda Triangle, and all sorts of stuff. I love Ellie. Her persona is Nike, as in, like, the goddess of victory. Fun fact, the item that you get to obtain her ultimate persona, Gabriel, it is called, in Japan, I believe it's called Just Do It, and it is a reference to Nike, the shoe brand. I think that's a very cute little reference. Uh, hmm. You know, I just realized they were supposed to be teeny tiny little feathers, and I didn't plan for that, so we're gonna try to improvise. Excuse me. I have a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi here, non-caffeinated Pepsi. Pepsi and, like, just soda in general tends to help get the air out of my stomach when my gastritis is acting up like it has been today. And so it's very helpful for me personally. Just gotta remember, these tiny feathers don't have to look good just yet. Just the sketch. It doesn't have to look amazing. Let's see. Just do some of that. I'm erasing right there. See, like, all these little, like, scribbles here, we can mess with that, once we, clean up in the line art section. The line art I find to be a little bit difficult because of how much attention to detail it requires. But that's because I'm well, I wouldn't call myself a perfectionist, but it's more like I have a very high standard of quality for myself, and sometimes, well, actually, most of the time, I don't meet it because of personal standards. We're gonna just mirror this wing. Because I really don't feel like, you know, right now redoing that entire wing all over again. Oh wait, hold on, I almost started drawing with my mouse. Gotta get back to just being used to it. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, I just realized I've gotta, like, merge these two, then the sketch in question. I like to name my layers like that. Chad, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting a little, uh... I don't want to say sad, because... Well, I mean, I kind of am sad right now, like, my, motions are starting to be stupid. But... Oh god, what was happening there? Use me. Just getting a little discouraged, because, I was really planning all sorts of stuff today about, like, all the stuff I wanted to do on stream, trying to, you know, make a little bit more of, like, a presence in terms of, like, you know, forming, like, getting to know the chat, you know, like, doing a fun thing with the chat. Uh, I don't know, I thought there would just be way more yapping than there has been. Wait, hold on. How do the feet look again? Okay, they look fairly traditional. So I've got to... These look like little pants. That'll be so cute. Then we give that a bit of like a zigzag pattern. Oh no, wait. Yeah, we can give it a zigzag pattern. And you know what? Never mind. No. No. Here, hold on just a second. We're gonna move this down here so I can see how I should be drawing the feet. Gonna make that a bit larger. You know what? I also should like add some like some little feather details like here, here, here. And we just gotta... Oh wait, no, hold on, that's looking a little bad right there. Gotta... Why does that look a little weird? Why does that look off? Do that right there. Hmm. I just realized I forgot to erase the BRB up here. I'll do that real quick. This will be covered down by shadow, so I don't need to worry too much about how that looks. Let's see. And there we go. I think that looks pretty good for the sketch. Uh, Probably should do that. And that. There. So, originally today, I did want to do the line art and then the refining on the on screen. However, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm kind of not really feeling it today. It's nobody's fault but my own. I think I had a little bit too high of expectations when it came to, like, stream participation. And I think that was my undoing, question mark. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to stop the stream, and then next time, I'm gonna come here with tempered expectations, because I am a small streamer. And I am going to come at this with a better mindset, and we are going to do the line art, and then we are going to color this bad boy, and, you know, add the shading and the lights, and, you know, the airbrushing, the blah blah blah. You already know how it goes. And we're gonna do better from there, alright? Okay, so thank you to all of you who decided to come to the stream. It was a pretty decent stream. We're here for like 54 or 55 minutes. And yeah, I didn't really get to, like, let's just come back at this with a better mindset. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.